Hey guys, Eclipse14 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Panzer Dragoon Saga. Alright, so we're in the city of Zoa, still doing side quest stuff, and the next thing we need to do is do two particular triggers to continue the story, but let's cover our side quest stuff first. The first thing we want to do is head on over here, up the stairs, and to our right. There's a door that leads to another house. And this leads to somebody where if you talk to him multiple times, he will trigger something that will allow you to get you another item. This is the man himself. Let's speak to him once.
お前、ハンターだな。年の割にはいい面構えをしとる。
あんたは？
わしの名はラドガムだ。一応お前と同業のつもりだよ。
Alright, cool. Alright, now that's there. If you mention the gun... whoops. I went a little too quickly. But if you go near it, it will trigger something with Dragoon.
それに触るな。
ごめん。珍しい銃だからつい。
ほう、わかるか。それほどの細工はめったに見られんぞ。それはな、わしの仲間たちの形見だ。長年生死を共にした連中だったが、みんな構成生物に殺されてしまった。わしとあと一人を除いてな。
あと一人？
そいつのことはもうどうでもいい。とにかく仲間の仇を討たねばならん。お前もハンターならわかるだろう。
And that actually triggers something with Dragoon, but there is a sequence of lines that he will speak before he reaches his next one. I'll go ahead and cover the sequence before making the cut like I did with the last couple of people last episode.
ここはあまり長居する場所ではないぞ。構成生物から人間の生きる場所を守る。それが本当のハンターってもんだ。お前狩りを始めてどれくらいになる？
手伝いだったら昔からやってたけど。
ほう、どのくらい仕込まれとるのかな。一つ試してやろう。
Once this triggers, you get a series of 7 questions regarding your knowledge of the game up to this point. So basically all of Disc 1. Alright, against the boulder, where is it safe? Obviously, that would be the back, since that's a green zone and it can't attack from there.
そうだ、それでいい。
How do you kill a Latham? Well, technically, use your gun is correct, because lasers do kind of make the fight a hell of a lot harder, but the true answer is actually fight its hidden weakness, which you use your gun on. And just go with it.
そうだ、それでいい。
What makes a netted swarm scatter? Well... telling it to fuck off would be one thing, but actually it's killing the queen.
そうだ、それでいい。
Name a characteristic of the Lazara. Dodging lasers when you're behind it. So, that's the answer.
そうだ、それでいい。
Which do not live in the valley? Well, the Arachnoth was the boss at the end, Balders are in the valley, the only one that makes sense is the Hoppers because they're in the Goril Desert.
そうだ、それでいい。
What is summoned by a Pludger? Lazaras don't work, worms don't work, both of them are way too huge. Correct answer is actually nanids.
そうだ、それでいい。
What is the Horned Strider's attack? I don't think I actually saw this in the game, but the only one that really makes sense is Paralyzing Charge. Digestive fluid doesn't do anything, and dirt is, well, dirt.
そうだ、それでいい。
And finally, Magnata or Gelada, which is stronger? The correct answer is actually the Magnata, which show up later in the valley, and have some very dangerous spike attacks.
そうだ、それでいい。大したやつだな。お前を見ていると若い頃を思い出す。ほれ、これを持っていけ。
でもこんな貴重なものを。
遠慮せんでいい。持っていけ。お前のようなやつこそ生き残るべきだ。
And you get your hands on the Tri-Burst, which is actually, let's go ahead and take a quick look at it. Where is the, There it is. Let me actually get that High Vulcan active. But as you can see, it lowers its power by 30%, but tracks 3 targets. It doesn't seem like a good weapon, but it actually is more usable than the Dragon's lasers in some circumstances. So, overall, a decent weapon to have for a little while. Anyway, we'll keep the High Vulcan on for now. So let's go ahead and make our way out of here as we're done with this place. And that's it for the daytime of Zoa. Well, the first day anyway. We need to cover a full day's cycle here. So we need to head to the front of Zoa and wait till nightfall to trigger the next couple events. One side quest thing to grab something, and then the actual thing we need to do. So let's go ahead and wait till nightfall. In which case, it's not really nightfall, it's actually sunset. Oh hey, there's Radcom. Go ahead and run down this way. And before we actually head into the bar, which is what we need to do, we need to head back to Radcom's house. Well, almost. There's a well there that will lead you to a certain area that will get you something else. In which case, we're just going to head right down here. Focus on the well. You got no problem, Edge. So enter. You end up in this very tiny area. And there's a door right there. And inside is this guy. Talk to him.
誰だなんだ、うちのじいちゃんかと思ったよ。
じいちゃん？
いや、いいんだ。人違いだったから。それにしてもよくここに入れたね。ここ、俺だけの隠れ家なんだ。他のやつには黙っててくれよ。代わりにこれあげるからさ。俺、ベゼルってんだ。一応新生区民だけど、いつかここを出ていくつもりさ。
Alright, cool. So, that ring is another kind of useless item, but you can sell it for a huge amount of dimes. So, might be something nice to have. Just go down the well, and there we go. Alright, so now let's head into the bar proper. And there is the owner himself. Just wait for him to get nearby, and trigger.
なんだ、坊主も飲むのか？あ、いや、別に止めやしねえよ。10番の店は誰だってお得意様さ。金さえ払ってくれるやな。話なら注文してからにしな。
You have to have 20 dimes to do this in order to continue things, so pay up.
ウルの水職人に伝わる発酵酒だ。よそうじゃ飲めねえ代物だぜ。どうだ、うめえだろ。
Either or progresses things, but if you choose yes, you'll get yourself an item just to have some guts.
ああ、うまいよ。
本当か？なんか苦しそうだぜ。
そんなことないさ。
ええって根性あるじゃねえが気に入ったぜ。こいつは取ってきなハンターさんよ。
Elixir Metis. Alright, now once that's over and done with, you can actually talk to the guy. And of course, much like Gash, he says quite a bit about a lot of things. But in order to progress the story, you need to ask him about the Empire, which is what I'm going to do.
帝国っていや聞いたか？黒い空中戦艦の話。
黒い船？この近くにいるのか？
でけえ声出すんじゃねえよ。噂だ噂。塔を探してうろうろしてるそうだぜ。塔？森の向こうにあるっていう遺跡よ。詳しいことはパイットにでも聞きな。
ここに住んでる人か？
ここじゃねえよ。隣の新世区さ。発掘品を毎日いじり回してる変人よ。 この間記録機械とかをこしらえてな、そいつで塔の絵を描いたんだとよ。これ見てみな。そいつをやるから、あとは本人に聞きな。夜が明けたらこっちに出てくるだろうぜ。
And that picture board is what we need. Now, anyway, you can go ahead and speak more about basically anything else. What the heck? Let's speak about the town as though I just have something else to do.
構成生物のいねえ森ってのはいいもんだね。これで新生区の連中さえいなきゃな。
So, yeah, quite a few interesting things that show up. Plus the fact that every single thing is voice acted is quite amazing in a game like this. Anyway, about the Empire is the only thing you need to do. Hit quit. And that's really it for the nighttime section. Why the hell did I go that direction? I need to head to the main entrance. Which would actually be over here, because damn door's available. In any case, now all I need to do is simply wait until morning, sleep out somewhere, who knows, and now it's back to morning time. Now that that's done, we can now trigger the next thing, which is talking to Pite now that we have the picture board reduced. So it's a little while to get there, but eventually it all works out. So we need to go right up here, and I think it's this way. Nope. Well, I think I cut it too short. Somewhere around here. Oh, I think this is it. Yep, there he is. That is Pite. So, talk to him, and a cutscene triggers.
Nanka用か。ないなら俺に構わんでくれ。
この絵もともとあなたのものだったって聞いたんだ。それでこの絵の遺跡塔について教えてほしいんだ。
絵だって？バカ野郎。そりゃそんな陳腐なもんじゃねえよ。投資版って言うんだ。それぐらい勉強してから来い。これだから外の連中は。
それなら聞いたことはあるよ。9世紀の記録機械だろ。
見かけない顔だな。ハンターか？ C か？
まあね、そんなところだ。
で、塔がどうとか言ってたな。あの遺跡がどうかしたのか？
塔の場所を探してるんだ。何かあなたが知っていることがあれば教えてくれないか？
おい、そんなこと聞いてどうすんだ？あれは俺が発見したんだ。要するに俺のもの。あんたに教える義理はないね。まあ、あんたの出方によっては教えてやらんこともないけどな。あんたハンターだって言ったよな。なら禁止区域の北ゲオルギウスの話を知ってるか？
いや、
ものを知らねえな。そこに行けば9世紀の機械があるはずだ。ほら、そういうやつだ。見ての通りこいつを修理してるんだが部品が足りなくてな。あそこはまだ人が入ったことがない空中戦の部品もあるだろうぜ。まあんたがそれを取ってきてくれるんなら塔の場所を教えてやってもいいぜ。んじゃよろしく。早いとこ頼むぜ。
Pretty curt introduction for Pite, but such is how it is. Anyway, that allows us our next location. And with that, we are officially done with the village of Zoa here. Took a little bit, but that's how it is. There is one final thing we need to do before we head to Georgius, though, and that's unfortunately going to be next episode, as we're already quite a good chunk of time into the video. So, there is one thing we need to do before we do that, and we're actually going to head back to the caravan now. The reason for that is because now that the Verado pipe has been dropped off, we can go tell the good news. So head back to the caravan. And now we just need to head back to this guy and tell him that, yeah, we found a survivor.
ベラとの生き残りって人見つかったよ。預かったものも渡してきた。
そうか、ありがとうよ。こいつは礼金だ。少ないが取っといてくれ。
1,000 dines.
会わなくていいのかい？あんたもそこの人だったんだろ？
合わせる顔がないんだよ。
どうして？
そうだな。あんたには教えてもいいかな。ちょうどあんたぐらいの年の頃だった。俺は村を出て帝国の傭兵になった。汚い仕事だけど給金は良かったからな。ところがある日、辺境のある地域を制圧する命令が出た。でもそこは俺の村のあるところだったんだ。俺は脱走して村に知らせに行ったが、空中戦艦の方がずっと早かった。村に着いた時から焼け跡しかなかった。あれはそこから掘り出したものなんだ。
そんな大切なものだったのか。
んだよ。あれを持つ資格なんか俺にはないんだ。村を帝国に売った裏切り者だからな。
でも本当は違うんだろ？
死んだみんなにとっては同じことさ。
And that covers that. Alright, so we are done with everything we need to do before we head off to Georgius. And just in time too, because it's past 17 minutes, and that would actually make a good time to cut this video. Next episode, we are off for Georgius. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.